like Lil John said. Hold on. This is always too loud. It goes so low. Yeah, but like Lil John said, oh, oh, okay, oh, okay, period. Shot him back. Just like an act, okay? It is what it is. If you new here, welcome. It's your girl, Shay Renee. And I want to welcome you back to my channel, okay? If you've been here before when your people started, and hey, shout out to you too, welcome. And yeah, let's get it popping. A new show starts right now, y'all. Let's get into it. Child, just like the title says. Okay, I said just like the title says, they coming for Christian combs now, okay? That's crazy. Y'all know Reggie. Not that Reggie. Not that Reggie. No, for real. Reggie though. Reggie. Y'all know Reggie. What's his name? Reggie Wright? And his name Reggie Wright, child. The ex police officer that be having so much to say. Child, let me Google this person. Let me Google this person. Okay, right quick. Now his name is Reggie Wright. I'm pretty sure his name is Reggie Wright. And y'all know according to Reggie, I think he said 2 of Diddy's sons will be going to jail before Christmas. Or he said maybe before Thanksgiving. I think he was saying so. Child, listen. Y'all know. Mr. Blackburn strikes again. Okay. It just is what it is. Mr. Blackburn strikes again. Period. Yes, child, the lawyer that don't play, the lawyer that got so much to say. Child, he then went ahead and dropped that on Christian. All right, Diddy's son, Christian Combs. I said, oh my God, this is wild. Ooh, we like, listen. Y'all know, hey, y'all, y'all know that, they had already told us that, the lawyer, and Little Rod. Remember Little Rod, who, you know, the one who, basically was acting like an informant. It just is what it is. The one who had the wires, yeah, tapping around Diddy house with the wires and stuff like that, taking pictures and stuff. Y'all know he had already told us, like around this time, he had already told us something about the Christian thing. So like yesterday though, Christian was officially served, okay? Yes. Yeah. Not like the movie, y'all. I know he wish he got that kind of served. You know what I mean? I know he wish somebody was breakdancing all around him. And that's the way he got served. But no, y'all, word on the curb is yesterday he was served. Y'all hold y'all horses, okay? Y'all drop in my comments. Let me know what y'all think about it. Keep the comments going. Hit the like button. Period. If you ain't no hater. Yeah, that's the way it go. That's the way it go around here. You listen. I'm gonna need you to hit the like button, all right? And so anyway though, y'all know I'm gonna do 100 different things while I'm up here, period, because that's just what I do. I fidget. I fidget while I'm up here. Child. Word on the curb is the lawyer then dropped that dun-da-dun, okay, on Christian Combs. And he officially got his little, got the papers, you know, like Usher said. I don't know. Something just ain't right. Now let me just say this though. How much listen, y'all, I am willing to bet. Okay, I am. And I'm not a gambler. Period. I don't do that. But this time I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet some type of money that this woman possibly, and probably wanted to settle with Christian. Excuse me, Christian so used to his daddy being there, his daddy, like, and like now here we are. Like here we are. I'm willing to bet. Cause remind you, this news came out a long time ago. That's why yesterday when it came out, I felt like I was having deja vu. I was like, I feel like you know how you feel like you heard something before, you been somewhere before, something. Like, yeah. That's why they had been told us about this, about Christian allegedly being on some boat, um, trying to hit on the staff. Okay. And the lady said she lost her job behind it and all of that. Still had to work with them, all of that. Okay. After, he allegedly inappropriately, you know what I'm saying, came on to her, right? Child, well, he got served the papers, okay? Yeah. They pulled up to Diddy's address in Miami yesterday, and Christian received the paperwork. Now it's gonna be interesting to see how this goes, because like I told y'all, according to Reggie, shout out to Reggie Wright. He was saying that Christian probably gonna go to jail. Well, he said two of Diddy's sons. That's what he said. Let me get that right. And I'm like, dang. Let me find out. You know, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, child, is this the falling down that Selena Johnson was singing about in Kanye's song? Cause, you know what I'm saying? It ain't looking too good right now. For Diddy them. It just is what it is. It ain't looking too good right now. Come to find out too, y'all know Cassie. Okay, Cassie allegedly said that she had already tried to settle with Diddy before all of this came about, but he denied it. Now I thought I heard that before. One thing I don't like, I understand. But like recycled news is like, I can't explain it. You know what I'm saying? It's just recycled news, if that makes sense. It don't hit like that, if that makes sense. Like, for instance, y'all know that story about that lady that Diddy allegedly dangled over the balcony or something like that, the chef. When I heard that, I was like, I didn't even look into it. Y'all, because we heard that before. Like, y'all remember that? Yes, I do. I remember that. Years and years ago, it was a lady who, she was kind of like, she told her story. She came out and was telling on Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it happens. Just like we heard that Kim Porter allegedly had a broken nose by Diddy before. Like, that stuff do be coming out. But it don't get no traction like that. Or like it's one of those things that gets swept up under the rug and then we forget. You know what I'm saying? Until it's brought up again. So like, yeah, she allegedly suing Diddy right now for, I think, 10 million. I'm like, child, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy. And let me tell y'all something. I'm one of them people. I just got to say this for the record. I'm one of them people where I am more upset with um the people that allowed it, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like all the people who enable Diddy's behavior, I'm more upset with them, you know, truth be told, than I am with Diddy. And that's just the truth. Uh that's just the truth. And that ain't no, where was the parents at with R. Kelly? Because I hate when people ask where the parents was with R. Kelly. Like, y'all, I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it, but I don't really get it like that. Because at the end of the day, you know, at the end of the day, I have saw teenagers just do what they want. Period. They just do what they want. So at the end of the day, if a teenager want to kick it with a grown man, then the grown man, that's the grown man fault. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not gonna say the parents ain't had no fault, but do I feel like they need to be in jail with R. Kelly? Only the ones who probably had something to do with it. Like if they could say, okay, yeah, my mama took me to R. Kelly house and she knew exactly what was going on and R. Kelly was paying my mama rent and stuff like that, well then yeah, lock them up. But you gotta understand, it's a lot of parents that didn't know where the heck their kid was. You know what I'm saying? Because in today's society, all we know is work, 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 work. Yeah, like Rihanna said. Okay. Okay. So at the end of the day, like people be working. You know what I'm saying? And then when they not working, they mind still working. Or their body is. Cause they gotta come home and do stuff too. You see what I'm saying? So like it's like, child, people just don't be having time. It just is what it is. People, some people just really don't have the time. Okay. As far as morning, noon, and night to see about this person and that person and this person and that person, whether it's their kid or not, their child or not. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth of the matter, for real. Truth be told. When y'all be wanting to know where the parents was, they was probably somewhere working, or tired from working. Okay? Because in America, child, y'all don't want me. Do y'all really got time? I don't even think y'all got time for that conversation. Yeah, because that one will be a long one. You know, it's just what it is. That one will really be a long one for real. Because child, y'all don't really want it. Y'all don't really want it today. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't the case here. That ain't the case here. This is the case of y'all allowed it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people allowed a lot of things. And that's just the truth of the matter. And so now, here we are in 2024. It took us this long to get here. But here we are. Okay. And shout out to that. I'm glad we're here. Yeah, because like I was telling y'all yesterday, a lot of stuff been happening. We just didn't know it was happening, right? But I feel like a lot of stuff been happening with this Diddy case that we didn't know what that was going on. I named so many things yesterday. So many people who either lost their life or damn near lost their life. And y'all know who I forgot to mention yesterday? It popped up when I left y'all. Kevin Hart. Yeah, Kevin Hart. He is another one who was like around Diddy at some point in his career, right? And you know, now, you know what I'm saying? Something bad happened to him, in other words. And that's what I was basically naming yesterday. You know, the people who was around Diddy, or people who could possibly have to come to court, right? That just something is happening to. You know, like even Ray J. I didn't even name Ray J. But Ray J is another person who has had some type of dealings with Diddy. okay, who could possibly have to come to court. And look at him. Look at him right now. Look at Ray J. Thank God ain't nothing happened to him yet. Hold on. Let me see when Kevin Hart, because y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? I did not think about that. I did not think about that, though, y'all. I did not think about that. I forgot about Kevin Hart. But let me see real quick. Ooh. Well, that was in 2019, you know. And that's the timeline that I drew from. I drew from 2018. And most of the stuff I talked about yesterday was happening in 2022. Most of it. You know what I'm saying? But he had a serious car wreck. In 2019. Shoot, that's crazy. You know, I'm not saying it's Diddy related. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? It kind of possibly damn near well could be, okay? And then Diddy wonder why he couldn't get bail. Baby, it just all fell down. I'm telling you, oh, it all falls down. Okay, so anyway, now stuff that really hit the fan. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that really hit the fan. And I can't help but wonder if Diddy somewhere like, you know what I'm saying? You know how that go. Y'all know how it go. So I bet you he's somewhere living with all the regret. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. I can't help but wonder, you know? Cause they love to talk about him, though. Act like he don't care about nobody. So like now I can't help but wonder if he feel like, dang, you know. But at the end of the day, you know, if his son really did that, you know, then I bet you, you know. But still, it all seems like it's only coming out behind his daddy. You know what I'm saying? His daddy mess or whatnot carrying on. So anyway, that was crazy, you know what I'm saying? But Word on the Curb is they didn't officially hit Christian Combs with I guess an essay lawsuit. Let me see. Child, I know he wish he could have settled. Yeah. Yeah. Like a woman with a man with a lot of kids. I know he wish he could have settled. It just is what it is. You know, crazy. But this is the thing too, though. I'm almost positive that I think once you settle, then they can go for you criminally. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's why Diddy shouldn't have never settled with Cassie. Yeah. No. I feel like that might have been bad advice. I don't know. But to me, he shouldn't have never settled with her. Cause like, yeah, on his they went. It just is what it is. Like, and they ain't never got out. Yeah. Baby, they riding this man, okay? Like a V12. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. So, I mean, I don't know. Christian might be doing right with this. You know, maybe, you know, finally, you know what I'm saying? But did he be around the most highest high profile attorneys there is, okay? Diddy be rubbing shoulders with the best of the best. So I'm sure they probably told him, but like, I don't know. I do not know, y'all. Because like it's so much stuff. Okay, it is what it is. There's so much stuff that we don't know. Speaking of which, I do follow this one lady. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe she can break it down, but like, nah, I don't know how it go, you know. Cause I think they were saying something about like Cassie was suing like Diddy's companies. But I don't know if I believe that. I try listen. It's a mess. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, try he yeah, I'm trying to hold on. I guess the judge said, okay, Mr. Blackburn, you able to continue. Cause y'all know Mr. Blackburn had the judge had popped his hand a little bit. Excuse me. It was reported, you know what I'm saying, that allegedly the judge was getting tired of Tyrone Blackburn. He was looking like a lawyer that was just doing too much. Mm. Yeah, I don't remember the exact wording. Yeah, shout out to that. Because I didn't go to school for it or none of that, none of that, none of that. But basically, kind of like Sue happy. Okay? Tyrone was being Sue happy. He was filing paperwork left to right and left to right and left to right, you know. And the judge said, listen, I forgot what the judge said, but the judge said something. You know what I'm saying? Kind of got after him, like I said. And so we hadn't heard from him for a while. If y'all noticed, he been quiet. Like, really, really quiet. In fact, it's not even Tyrone that we've been hearing from like that. Now it's this new man, Tony. Child, who was filing all them lawsuits. Um, and now somebody filed one against him. I was like, oh, it's a dirty, y'all. It's a dirty world. Served. Hold on, he got served. I know they finna quit playing with me. What is that? What is this? Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Christian Combs, Diddy's youngest son, was allegedly served legal paperwork recently at his father's Miami mansion. Okay. Multiple accusations. Let me see. He's been accused of assault. The A word, you know, like, and ASSAULT, okay. And then the SA word, and then another word that I'm not sure you can say on YouTube. Ugh, I see why people be, you know what I'm saying, doing what they do, because, like, you can barely talk. You know, it just is what it is. You can barely say a damn word on YouTube, for real. Which is crazy too, though, because I see people get away with so much stuff on YouTube that's worse than me saying. Anyway, I rested. But anyway, y'all, word on the curve is Christian comes and got himself into some trouble. Okay. Anyway, after that, let's talk Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams. It's been reported, okay? Chronicle Speaks. But shout out to Chronicle Speaks. I like Chronicle Speaks and her channel, okay? She just breaks down the Wendy Williams stuff so thorough, okay? I mean, really, really thorough. Y'all know I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere to get the tea, okay? It just is what it is. And this time we got a little tea on Wendy Williams. Now, y'all know I was just talking about Wendy Williams yesterday. And I said, although Wendy Williams is getting older in age, she's 60 years old, that's still fairly young, okay? I don't necessarily believe these medical complications that they say is going on with Wendy like that. I don't. No, I don't. I believe that Wendy was placed Yeah, where she is. You know what I'm saying? Almost like a bad teenager or something like that. You know what I'm saying? They get placed somewhere. Um, I do. I believe Wendy Williams was placed, okay, where she is right now. I do. The problem is the question is who did it, right? Like who did it? And like I don't know. For some reason I just feel like Wendy, at first I thought it was her employers, which it very well still could be. But then I started thinking about how Wendy Williams is kind of like a whistleblower, okay? In Diddy's life, it just is what it is. Wendy Williams was the first person to come to the internet. She was the first person to publicly say she that she thinks Diddy is into guys, okay? And then after that, her career went kapooey for a little while. You know what I'm saying? And it's even alleged that Wendy Williams was chased out of New York, okay? So with that being said, I do feel like with Diddy being investigated, I feel like Wendy Williams could have possibly been called to say something. And I do, in my hearts of my hearts, y'all, I'm sorry, I just gotta keep it real. I think that I don't know. I just somehow think that Wendy Williams might have got caught up with all of this. Okay? Uh all of this with this Diddy stuff somehow. I can't prove it. Child, I can't prove it. But you know, it just is what it is. And so now she is allegedly like being treated like a child. Child, it is what it is. That same child Jody was talking about on Baby Boy. Yeah. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? At 60 years old, Wendy Williams don't have no control over her life. None. All right. And y'all know reports had just came in that she has been declared um what's that word? Incapacitated or whatever. Actually it was a word that yeah, that's what it is. Incapacitated. Child, I ain't never heard of that. I ain't never heard of that. And I done heard of a lot of stuff. Period. It's just what it is. I do have a medical background, you know. You know what I'm saying? I know a little something. But I ain't never heard of that one, y'all. So anyway, they were saying that just means that is meaning that she's deprived of her strength or her power in some kind of way. She's not naturally doing things how she would. And I guess you could be temporarily that or permanently that. You know what I'm saying? And anyway, the YT lady, you know, Sabrina, her guardian, okay, is reporting that she permanently ain't with it, you know, or whatever, incapacitated. And child, word on the curb is the family said that's a lie. You know, the family said that's a lie. But this is my thing. Ever since this been going on with Wendy Williams, nothing has been set in stone, y'all. Nothing. Like anything they say about her, they could say, Wendy Williams is getting thick. Finally getting a little thick. Getting a little meat on her bones. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Here comes somebody. No, she ain't. No, she ain't. She's still real frail. You know, it's just like it's never clear and cut. It's just not. It never is. But I did want to let my audience know that her family is reporting that she is. This is what they said. They said she's never been clearer. You know what I'm saying? whatever that means, right? That could just go so many ways. And then I heard a lot of people saying we just need to hear from Wendy, and that's the truth. I do believe that. I do believe that. I think it's so weird. Let me just say this. Let me just say this. Conservatorships are weird. Okay, they are. They're weird. And ultimately, I think they need to be re-evaluated. It just is what it is. They need to be re-evaluated. Because truly, they truly take people and give them to complete strangers to decide every single thing for. And that's weird to me. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody think. That's weird to me. And should be illegal. Okay? It just should be. It's just certain things that I feel like a conservator shouldn't be able to do. Like keep people from their family. Stop them from making phone calls. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. It truly is. It's a lot. Because the truth of the matter is, if nothing else, right? If nothing else, during this conservatorship, some people in Wendy's family, right, should be able to come and go as they please. You know? It just is what it is. That's the truth of the matter. Like her son. Her son, for instance. He should have access to his mother always. Period. You know? It just is, child. Okay? It's lots of things that I feel like, it's lots of inappropriate things that I feel like a conservator is able to get away with legally. You know what I'm saying? Legally. Like, for instance, spend Wendy money. You know, that's weird. Not only is she able to spend Wendy money, to me, she able to have access to all Wendy stuff. All Wendy stuff. Child, y'all know Wendy probably like fine china. You know what I'm saying? In other words, Wendy probably has the best of everything. You know? And this lady could just be like ripping her off. And it's weird. I feel like it's not enough. Trying to look. Hold on. A conservatorship is a legal arrangement where a court appoints a person to manage the affairs of another person who is unable to do so themselves. I just feel like it's not enough, like to me, nobody's overseeing the conservator like that, like the guardian. It's just weird. It's weird. And let me look something up real quick. Let me see when Wendy Williams got a divorce. Because ain't it weird too? Ain't that another thing that's weird? And I think that's why, honestly, I think Kevin Hansel was doing something. He was saying something about that too recently. And he needs to look into that. Because ain't it funny how she didn't lose her mind till after she left that man? Child, it's just crazy, child. How it all fell down. Let me see. Wendy Williams. Hold on. Her husband of 21 years. 21 years. Hot dog. Baby, hot dog, hot dog, hot diggity dog, Wendy. Oh, 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 oh. Child, it's like, y'all, that's crazy. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's almost like they played into it. Hold on, hold on. The famous talk show host filed for the divorce from Kevin Hunter, her husband of 21 years, in 2019 after it was revealed that he had a baby by another woman. You see that? In 2019. Okay? That's after Kim Porter. Everything I say, after Kim Porter, after Cassie left Diddy. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm trying to see real quick. Hold on. So she filed for a divorce in 2019, but when was it finalized? Child, it's just like crazy. So in other words, I did all that to say though that it's almost like somebody waited until she left her husband. You see what I'm saying? Because there would never be a conservator. Never. If Kevin was still around. So it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. How, child, you know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. My heart goes out to Wendy Williams. It's sad. But let me just say this too before I get out of here on this topic. I saw a lot of people saying that if we could just hear from Wendy, if we could just hear from Wendy. You know, the real question is why we not hearing from Wendy for real. Like why? What would it be? I mean, it could be a number of things, right? But is she embarrassed? Is she embarrassed? Does she not really have nothing to say at all? You know, she just rather deal with what she got going on. You know, is it that or excuse me, is she really sick? You know what I'm saying? And I said that because when we see Wendy, she do appear like she's sick. You know what I'm saying? She appears to come off like she's sick, right? But at the same time, what if they giving her something to make her be that way? You know, like that's a possibility too. You know, uh medications, prescriptions, they change people. It just is what it is. Like some of them have the ability to really change people. So like what if when we hear from Wendy, that ain't really the real Wendy anyway, meaning something is altering her, you know? I feel like it's all possible. You know, it's all possible. And that's why I said it just, to me, it goes back to me, it would just go ultimately go back to the guardian and her son, if you ask me. Like the guardian, need to be working hand in hand with her son. You see what I'm saying? If you ask me, because like, let me tell you something. If you watch that movie, where the woman had got put in a conservatorship, like the doctors, they all in on it. And you know, and it's not, listen, I'm not accusing the doctors of being completely in on it, but it's just like, um, I can't explain it, but I feel like that guardian, make no mistakes about it. I feel like Wendy Williams' guardian, she's been a guardian before, okay, to somebody else. In fact, she probably does have more clients than Wendy, and they probably all go to the same doctor. You know what I'm saying? So she probably just like, I got another one. I got another one. I got another one. You know, and like nobody's really questioning them much, if that makes sense. So like to me, Wendy will need some trust, like a whole lot of trustworthy people who aren't tied into this. Because I feel like, listen, in my hearts of our hearts, I feel like it's a couple of key components you're gonna need, okay, to make this thing work. And one of them gonna be a doctor, the other one gonna be a judge, the conservator, and the facility. You know what I'm saying? They all gotta be in cahoots. And that's why to me, you know what I'm saying? That's why to me, the conservator should be forced to have to deal with a different judge, okay? A judge that Wendy Williams family of her choice. So a different court system, okay? Not the court system that's used to, you know what I'm saying, being in cahoots. They're gonna need a different judge and doctors. And doctors too. You know what I'm saying? And doctors too. Uh because they just need to go all the way back through it. They just need to make sure everything that this lady is saying is really true. Is the diagnosis is really true. You know, so like let's get some other, you know, some more eyes on this. You know, like just dot all they I's, you know what I'm saying? Cross all they T's. You know, they need to make sure what they doing is right. Because the truth of the matter is, y'all, this is the truth right here. You can take me, for example, and give me some medicine that'll change me forever. You see what I'm saying? And that's just the truth of the matter. If you have the right person, right, to get the ball started, get the ball rolling, then it's over. You know, it just is what it is. It's gonna be over. For real, for whoever they want to give the medication to. That just is what it is. So to me, it started there. It starts there, right? They get you medicated. Remind you, like I told y'all, I got a medical background, you know. So I done seen people hoot and holler and don't want to do, and they tell you don't make them, but y'all them people be making. You know what I'm saying? It's just here what it is. You have like, you know, they be like you have to take your medication. You know, but they'll tell you don't for some blah 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 blah. But they do. I don't care what they say, how they try to say it, how they try to play it. You know what I'm saying? In this world, in this society, the way things work is you're not gonna do what you just want to do how you want to do it. You're not. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, if you're at any facility you at, and you do something that they don't like, we're gonna put you on medication for that. So you won't be doing that no more. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, I feel like medicine can be so mind altering. It really can. It can. Mind, it's crazy. They're like, that shit alone could have just knocked Wendy off her rocker. You know what I'm saying? I just off her rocker. Excuse me. I really, really hate to say it. I really hate to say it. But the truth of the matter is, y'all see how Britney Spears is, right? I mean, it just is what it is. Y'all see how Britney Spears is. You know? Um, and honestly, in my hearts of our hearts, that just comes from, I hold on, I think it comes from a number of things. But one of the things that I think is a huge, huge playing factor uh, is medication. I think medication changed that woman. And then let me take it a step further though. It seems like it's gonna be. Is it gonna be forever? Is she still on it? Like, same thing with Wendy Williams. It's really, really sad. But y'all, I'm sorry I had to go long on that because her story is so, 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 so sad. I was just telling y'all yesterday. It's really sad. If y'all didn't check out yesterday's video, go back, check it out. We talked about a lot. It's really sad. Wendy Williams' story is beyond sad. It is. I don't know. I don't know. I don't, child. I really don't. I don't know what happened to get her where she is right now, but I don't believe the story that's being told. You know about how what they say? Oh, something about somebody. It's just a bunch of BS. That's why I can't even remember it that good. It was something stupid. Something about Wells Fargo froze her bank account. That's how it all got started. Something about Wells Fargo froze her bank account because they thought somebody was doing something fraudulent. And then they were saying that Wendy Williams had like and some type of advisor that worked for her. But the lady also worked for Wells Fargo. Like, it was a bunch of BS. Like, I don't care how they try to swing it, cut it, slice it, or dice it. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody wanted Wendy Williams to be how she is right now. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? See, what she did was she thought, you know, for real. And that's crazy too, because you know, as a grown person, you know, you can kind of talk your shit a little bit. But imagine saying, what the fuck you gonna do to me? For real. What the fuck y'all gonna do to me? And then they show you. For real. You know what I'm saying? Because that's crazy. It's crazy. Like, in America, that's wild. It is. That's wild. And like it's wild. It seems illegal. It seems inhumane. And I take it a step further. It only really happens to people with money. Because if Wendy Williams didn't have no money, they would have threw her ass on her son's porch. For real. And they should not be able to do that without no paperwork from Wendy. Like, if... Okay, because like I said, I'll take it a step further. I think they doing her like that because she has money, right? Which the truth of the matter is, even if she was with Lil Kev, right? Who asked them to protect Wendy? Like, who asked them? There's a paper that she signed that said, because I'm a wealthy woman getting this bag like this, if anything was to so happen to me to where I was to lose my mind and can't take care of myself no more, I want to be in a conservatorship. I don't want y'all to let my son spend all my money. Like, it had to have been a paper that she signed that say that. You know, because other than that, it's so weird. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, it's so beyond weird. Like, why? Like, why would y'all really care like that? That's why it's crazy. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm going to get out. Period. You know what I'm saying? You know, somebody could say, well, yeah, you really don't know what you're talking about because Wendy Williams did sign paperwork and Wendy Williams knew and she didn't want. Man, I don't think Wendy Williams saw none of this coming and like legally. Okay? Where we live, they able to do that. And like I said, it's only because she got money. If she was broke, she'll be at home with her family. Ask me how I know. Shit. I ain't never met nobody in no conservatorship. That's how I know. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. If all she was getting was a little measly little SSI check, she'll be right there with her family, able to go get what she need for the month from that check. You know? So it just like, child, that alone just makes me say, miss me with it, you know? But overall, Wendy Williams is kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Imprisoned. It just is what it is. She like, shit, she ain't no different than Diddy right now. You know what I'm saying? She basically locked up, for real. Like Akon said. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't trying to let her out. And that's crazy. It is. It's crazy. I'll take it a step further. Is it going to be that way forever? Until she gone and up out of here? Or is they going to spend all her money and then let her go? Like, it's just, wow. Let me tell you something. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it's sad, y'all. And yeah, I just wanted to talk to y'all about Wendy Williams because word on the curb is her family is saying what the lady is saying is a lie. And I'm like, who do we believe? You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, we gonna believe the family over, you know, this lady. Because I don't care what nobody say either. Nobody, child. I really feel like in my hearts of our hearts, these people do. They be having doctors that, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, what if Wendy Williams was misdiagnosed? And they just giving her medicine that just ain't even really for her. I'll take it a step further. They probably got medicine that makes you appear to have dementia. Yeah, and been doing it for years though, years and years and years. And I'm not gonna look it up right now, and I'm not gonna get into all that right now. But I could have sworn, um, this lady was found to have been doing something crooked. Um, Not to mention it was a judge. Oh y'all, that's a whole nother story for another day. But it was a judge that had got put in a conservatorship too. And his story had came up, and it was kind of like I forgot, but let me see. But like overall, conservatorships, they need to be looked into, studied, all of that, all of that. To me, in my honest opinion, um, uh, let me see. It's crazy. No, they. To me, her family needs an attorney. An attorney, but one that knows what he doing. One that knows what he or she is doing for real. Because I feel like Wendy Williams has gotten involved with what's the word I'm looking for? Um, a group of crooked people. It just is what it is. It's a system of a mile. Um, I'm not gonna say the judge is in on it, but I would say the judge probably just don't look into it, as much. Some people just want to do their job. You know what I'm saying? And I could see how a judge cause like even on the movie, the judge wasn't in on it. It was just the facility and the conservator more so. The judge wasn't in on it. They just needed to have the right paperwork for the judge. So it's like if I see 100 papers a day that says that such and such needs a conservator because of blah 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 blah, and everything that it should have is there, I'm gonna just sign it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just sign it. Just sign. But I feel like they need somebody to look into all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because again, like I said, uh-uh. Mm-mm. They need a to me, when it comes to Wendy Williams, they need a thorough investigation. See, Britney Spears case is even a little different because it was her dad. I want to say, like, she was with her dad in a conservatorship, kind of like with her dad. Her dad was over stuff. Oh. Yeah. Anyway, my bad. We're gonna touch base on that again because it was something about a very popular judge, okay, that was placed into a conservatorship, and some kind of way. When I looked into his story, some kind of way it kind of reminded me of Wendy Williams or linked to Wendy Williams or something. Okay, but I'm gonna have to refresh my memory because I tried to Google him and I couldn't find it. But I know he definitely was a black. He was of color. Okay, he looked like that. And it was just like his story. I think it was really popular and stuff like that. But anyway, we'll touch base on that again. But yeah, y'all. Word on the curb is Wendy Williams' family is like what's the word I'm looking for? They're denying, okay, the allegations that was just put out about Wendy Williams, uh, and her most recent condition. Yeah, they're basically refuting the allegations, y'all. But anyway, okay, and then after that, let's move on and let's talk Tank Davis. Tank Davis is um allegedly saying, I mean, not allegedly, Tank is saying that he done. He done soon with fighting, and I can believe that a little bit. A little bit. Um, Honestly, I think something is going on with Tank. For real, I think um obviously he just ain't enjoying it anymore. So I mean, if he feels like he needs to take a break, I'm not mad at him. I think Tank should do what's best for him. Somebody clearly said, mental health over boxing, and it just is what it is. I agree. 100%. You know what I'm saying? Tank gotta take care of Tank. Let me see. Shout out to Jordan who came through. Douglas Bankster came through. Phantom 223. Self-made Hustle TV came through too. Shout out to all y'all who jumped in my comments. But yeah. Tank Davis is, claiming that he gonna walk away from the sport soon. It is what it is. you know, I understand. I would really hate to see Tank go because lately, I mean, Tank is my favorite boxer right now. But he's just my favorite to watch. You know what I'm saying? We didn't see Tank do everything there is to do. Like who we gonna like? You know what I'm saying? He running out of people to whoop on, if you will. It just is what it is. So like, yeah, I guess we'll have to see what's next for Tank. Honestly, I hope he got it all mapped out. For real, because people get bored. Like if you're not boxing, then what you gonna do? Like he gotta think about that too. Because I think when people like walk away from what they doing sometimes and they don't necessarily know what they gonna do for money, it kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Even though he does have a lot of money, still though, you'd be surprised. People be feeling some type of way when they just spending and ain't nothing coming in. So that's that. But like, yeah, us boxing fans, Tank, you will be missed. Trust me. I mean, if he want to go up and wait and all of that, yeah. But I feel like let him. I feel like he'll come back, shoot. I ain't gonna say I always do, but I mean, we just seen Tyson. So that is what that is, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Tank, y'all. Tank Davis is basically threatening to retire. Well, he's not threatening. He's just claiming that he gonna retire soon. Which is sad news, okay, for us boxing fans. It just is what it is. But then after that, last but not least, let me talk about Will Smith with y'all real quick, and then we're gonna wrap this up, okay? Period. Bow and ribbon. Well, it's gonna be done. Will Smith recently came out and was talking about his spat with what's her name? It's not Claire. It wasn't Claire. Child, I'm finna call the lady her name from the show. Ain't Viv. Yeah. Will Smith just yesterday, again, he was in the blogs because he want to talk about the drama he caused, okay, between him and Aunt Viv, okay, from the show, popular show. Y'all hit the like button. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Y'all in here with me. Y'all rocking with me. Hit the like button. Shout out to that. I appreciate all y'all for coming through. Angel Hall, I wonder what you had to say. That message ain't there no more. Anyway, y'all make sure y'all get in here and talk that talk with me. But long story short, this is what I had to say about the situation. Will you find something else to talk about? Yeah, shout out to that. I'm going to need you to find something else to talk about. Tell us something else. Because you done told us this story 100 times. Baby, you done smacked it up, flipped it. We didn't watch you rub it out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it is what it is. Like, Because you possibly, you know what I'm saying, possibly dig in that back pocket and find something else to talk about. I mean, it just is what it is. Like, listen, Will, we got a lot of things we'll rather talk to you about right now. Seriously. That part. You know? I mean, it just is what it is. Like, for instance, word on the curb is you might be into guys. Like, you really might be, you know, a bisexual man. Is that true? You know? Not saying you gotta talk about it, but I'm just telling you what the people, well, let me speak for myself. I wouldn't mind hearing about that. Yeah, I would. Just for the simple fact that, like, I'm not nosy to the point where I want to know what you got going on, you know, in your bedroom. No, it's not that. It's just like we've been hearing a lot of things that tie into that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, now we're curious. We want to know. Period. We want to talk about that. And we don't want to talk about Aunt Viv. Somebody get Will on the phone. Yeah. Cause like, you know, word on the curb is, yeah, it's so much more you can talk about. They saying that you are like an alleged gatekeeper in the industry. Yeah. According to some people, you know, they gotta go through Will. You know, they say that people be having to go through Will, you know, to get this part, that part, do this and do that. You know, so is that true? Can you tell us more about that? Um, you know, that part. Also, um, was Jada able to be with what's his name? August, you know? Um, because, you know, you do other things as well. You know, like, is that the reason why you was accepting or allegedly accepting of her relationship with August Alsina? You know what I'm saying? Like, the people want to know. Will, for real, straight like that too. You know what I'm saying? You ask me where I'm going with it, I'm straight like that, like that. Everyone want to know. You know. Shout out to that. You know, like, just some of the things that we really want to know, like, for real, for real. It was said a long time ago that, like, you might have got the role from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air by being with someone from the opposite sex. Is that true? You know, like, is that true? Is that really how you got your start in Hollywood? You know, are you really into men? Like, is that your thing? Do you like being with guys? If so, how long? You know what I'm saying? How long have you been into that? Will? Uh, if you will, try let us know. You know what I'm saying? It's really like that. That was you ever with August? Was you ever with August? Um, you know, and last but not least, you know, are you and Jada, you know, are y'all happy? Are you guys happy, really happy together? Or are y'all, you know, like, are you, is it more like a business? You know what I'm saying? Is it more like a business? Is it just too much involved? You know what I'm saying? Too many secrets, just too much. You know what I'm saying? To really just let that woman go. You know, like, what is the reason why you are really still with Jada? You know what I'm saying? Not living in a house with her though. You know? Is Jada really into women, Will? You know, would she rather be with women, Will? Is she with women? Um, are you too miserable? You know, is Hollywood forcing it? You know what I'm saying? Kind of like a Nike, like, you know, like, listen, it's so many other things to discuss. And I just, I'm just saying, you know, I'm just saying, you know. Shout out to that. Now y'all know Will Smith. Oh. Last but not least, either though. Do you mind? Do you mind? Do you mind clearing up this? For real. While we on the topic, do you mind clearing up this news about you allegedly and Diddy? You know what I'm saying? Like that's tea. You know what I'm saying? That's tea. That's some tea. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Hey, you and Diddy. For real, just let us know at this point. You know what I'm saying? So that was the first thing I thought about. Yeah, that's who it is. Janet Hubert. Will Smith want to keep talking about this feud with him and Janet. Like that's the only wrongdoing he ever did in his lifetime, his career, his... Well, I'm sure you got some more stuff you could tell us. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is, though. You know, like, I understand. Like, people do things on their own time, and sometimes it just ain't your business. You know, you know. And Will Smith is 56, y'all. He's still so young. That's young. But that's only that's 4 years younger than Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams was 4 years old when Will Smith was born. That's crazy. Hold on. So Will is 56. Old enough to know better. You know, it just is what it is. But let me see. Okay, Will is 56 and Diddy is 55. You know what I'm saying? Just putting that out there. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah. Child, I just had to just let Will Smith know, you know, today. Because again, you know, I started my blog to link news and opinion. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So let's link it, goddamn. Yeah, shout out to that. Let's link it. Yeah, I wanted to let Will Smith know that we just don't. You know, it is what it is. We don't care about whatever happened between you and Aunt Viv. Okay? But now Uncle Phil. Oh, child, don't get me started. You want to talk about Uncle Phil? You know what I'm saying? Like, tell us some things about Uncle Phil. They're like, well, shock us. You know, it is what it is. Because we heard some things about Uncle Phil. We want to talk about Uncle Phil. Can you talk Uncle Phil with us? You know, honestly, truthfully, baby, you didn't ran you and Aunt Viv's story in the ground. Okay? Yeah, it just is what it is. You didn't ran it in the ground. And we don't really want to hear about that right now. Well, we don't. But if you know, if you rewind it back, I tell you some of the things that the audience wouldn't mind. Okay? Touching base on. It just is what it is. So shout out to that. But yes, superstars. Let me refresh. Let me do a quick refresh. But have fun with y'all. As always. Period. Sometimes I hate leaving. Y'all know that. Sometimes I hate leaving. If you came through, hit the like button. If you're here right now, hit the like button. Shout out to everybody who came through. I appreciate you all. Y'all know that. Okay? I'm so grateful. My heart is so grateful. And then I'm just living my life in manifestation mode too. I'm trying my best. When I tell y'all, oh, it's hard. It's hard. It gets hard. But I'm trying my best. You know what I'm saying? To just be grateful and manifest. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying my best. Ooh, child. But yeah, poop stars. Let me see. Trying to see what's being talked about right now. And I don't really see too much of nothing going on the ground. So that's that. But yeah, y'all, I'll be back tomorrow. Y'all know that. Talk to y'all tomorrow on my next show, okay? Y'all don't forget to hit the like button. Hit the like button. I love you all. And I especially love y'all for loving me. Period. I'll be back tomorrow. All right? Bye.